Hello everyone, welcome back to part 2 of a 3-part replay between Czech and Sky here on Terenas. We have some amazing Zeppelin micro where Sky has been able to pick up a lot of his low hit point units and then drop them back off. And as the Mountain King is now able to get a bolt off on that Pandurian Brewmaster, unable to pick it back up, unfortunately. And now the Pandurian Brewmaster falls. No Staff of Preservation. A little bit surprised by that play. That's a really big miscue coming in from Czech. Czech should have had that with no issues whatsoever. Staff of Preservation was probably finished. Cooldown. Another Skeleton's going to come back up and level 4 on that Dark Ranger. So Dark Ranger now, I have not seen what the secondary skill is, whether it's going to be Silence or if it's going to be Drain Life. So we'll find out in just a moment. Now Zeppelin being picked back up, trying to run away. Dryad's coming in as well. Dryad's going to be picked up and then dropped in the back of the base most likely. But there was too many guard towers. Those Dryads are not going to be sufficient in order to do any harassment. Even if you try to drop behind this gold mine here, it's not going to really work. Trying to take down some of those, trying to get some peasants up or skeletons up. One skeleton does come up now, quickly taking some feedback damage. And now Dryad's coming back down, so another footman is going to fall. So another skeleton pops back up. Scroll a town portal as the guard towers quickly focus down that Dark Ranger, and that Dark Ranger is going to be forced to teleport back home. And we have a Zeppelin coming up over here to the north. Tree of Life. Oh, Tree of Life is going to be taken down. We do have Druids of the Claw. So Druids of the Claw in Adept training, unable to do any rejuvenations on that Tree of Life. And I'm sure that's what he would really wanted, to try to save that Tree of Life in the back over there. Mountain King trying to run away, getting slow poisoned by some Dryads right now. Getting a bolt off on that Dark Ranger, but that Dark Ranger has plenty of life. And now even more so with that rejuvenation, an additional skeleton. No, skeleton does not pop back up as the Dark Ranger had not hit it within the past, I think it's 2 seconds. Footman now trying to run back down to the south, and I forgot to start my timer, so I am really behind on my timer. Let me set this up real fast. There we go. Footman now trying to run back to the south. Mountain King now trying to run to the north. A single Ancient of War, and things are not looking well for Czech. Czech does have the Dark Ranger and the Pandurian Brewmaster. Haven't seen. Oh yes, we have a Blood Mage as a secondary hero coming in from Sky, and Sky already going into castle, so perhaps we'll see some knights or some griffins in the mix. Sky now producing some more guard towers and some more workshops. Well, I say in the mix too much. And a blacksmith. Okay, mental note, in the mix. Picking up an additional Goblin Zeppelin to the north and picking up a Mountain King as well. So Mountain King trying to come in, do some more harassment, able to single bolt those wisps, but probably not going to, just trying to attack them. No detonations to try to. Two wisps quickly fall. A third wisp will fall soon after. And wow, a crazy drop in the back of the base with bears and a Goblin Shredder. This forces a Scroll of Town portal. Level 2 on the Pandurian Brewmaster. Dryads now falling. Now Mountain King getting bolting, bashing, being that one-man army that he is. Nice breath of fire. More peasants fall. Call to arms, and now a Goblin or Blood Mage trying to do some siphon mana from that Pandurian Brewmaster. Onto that Mountain King. Mountain King going to be dropped down in just a second. Going to bolt that Pandurian Brewmaster. No, not bolting the Pandurian Brewmaster. Feedback damage on that Druid of the Claw. Arcane Tower making that Druid of the Claw pay for the fact that he is a caster. Ooh, nice Staff of Preservation to save him. And now giving some additional mana to the Mountain King. Mountain King being picked up by the Goblin Zeppelin, and now only a Dark Ranger is left back over here, being picked up by the Goblin Zeppelin once more, and now trying to head back out. So not mining from this natural expansion at this point. No peasants there. No, those peasants are going to decide to try to start mining here, and Sky has the Goblin Shredder and will be using it. And more scout towers being built. Czech doing a really good job with that last fight. Druid of the Claw should probably try to get back into Druid form and start casting Rejuvenation. Mountain King level 4 trying to come back in. No, that was a flying machine, trying to figure out where the Mountain King is. Mountain King level 4, grabbing an Ivory Tower, selling some items, and grabbing more Ivory Towers and a Staff of Teleportation. So where is he teleporting to? Teleporting over here to his main base, wants to get more towers up. So building up some more towers. Really afraid of Czech's harassment. That was a really nicely done harass. Guard towers have the level 2 masonry upgrade. So level 2 masonry upgrade, very nice. More workshops, and now we have siege engines being used. So human player going tanks Um, no, I'm not talking about StarCraft. This is Warcraft 3. So tanks being siege tanks now coming in, or siege engines now coming in, and a nice Siphon mana coming back in. A nice drop. Those towers are not up yet. Rejuvenation on that Pandarian Brewmaster. Ooh, Mountain King down to 18 hit points or 51 hit points, trying to run to the back right there. Dark Ranger may be able to get one. Oh, nice pickup by the Goblin Zeppelin. Crazy pickup. That would have been the game right there if that Mountain King went down. Now those guard towers are taking some damage, and unfortunately, the Druid of the Claw will fall. Yes, it falls to a guard tower, so no experience given. Now another bear using the Staff of Preservation, trying to save a low hit point bear. Mountain King, come on, get that hit on that Mountain King. Mountain King down to 26 hit points right now. Rejuvenation being casted once more. Low hit point Pandarian Brewmaster getting bolted. Oh my gosh, dropped, bolted, and picked back up in that Goblin Zeppelin. Very nicely done. Checked, losing that level 2 Pandarian Brewmaster. Oh, that's gotta hurt. That Mountain King just drops, bolts, and then picks back up. Once again, does it again. So that Mountain King able to just make check pay right there. And one single Druid of the Claw still left over. Mountain King getting as much mana as he can, getting picked back up. And we have those bears trying to finish off that barracks. Oh, is gonna get siphoned. Oh, nice silence on both of those units. So silence on both of the units. Blood Mage unable to get any more additional damage. Come on, pick up your low hit point bear, please. Not quite sure what he's doing. Nice Staff of Preservation, but now the Dark Ranger is low on hit points right now, getting bolted and bashed. This is not looking good. Scroll of Town Portal being used, and the Mountain King with 66 hit points. Crazy use of the Goblin Zeppelin, able to save the Mountain King the whole entire time. Now we have a Paladin joining the Tri-Hero Blood Mage, taking the place of the Archmage, but still going to be able to offer much mana. Mountain King getting healed back up. Wow, very nicely played from Czech. Czech has a lot of rejuvenation. Druid of the Claw, that bear should probably stay in Druid form a little bit longer until that rejuvenation wore off. Would have had a full hit point bear right now. No reason to have that. Oh yeah, it's getting the second rejuvenation off as Czech realizes what he did. No Tree of Life yet, so, and the Pandarian Brewmaster will be out in moments. Siege engines coming in from Sky, so Sky producing siege engines, rolling up slowly. Wisp is going to come across them, and those bears need to quickly come in and try to counteract that. We have a low hip, one siege engine already here. Bear trying to come in, trying to deal more damage. Are we gonna get a surround on those siege engines? Yes. Oh yes, complete surround. No surround on both siege engines. Only one of them. So one of the siege engines will fall. Level 5 on that Dark Ranger. Where'd that siege engine to the north go? Siege engine to the north, trying to keep on trekking, taking some aggro from those creeps right now. Now, Bear now trying to come in, trying to perhaps get some padding in, but that siege engine's already so slow, not quite sure how much more padding you really need to do. Bears now coming back in. Dark Ranger perhaps will try to come in, try to do some damage to that siege engine. Siege engine has that fortified armor. Mountain King coming in as well. Quick bolt on a bear. And now the siege engine are trying to take down that Tree of Life. That Tree of Life should be picked up by that Zeppelin. Yeah, Zeppelin, the siege engine taking up 3 or 4 slots right there. Now coming back up, standing, and trying to get some additional healing. Guys, oh, nice silence on the Mountain King and the Paladin. So that Paladin and all 3 heroes have been silenced. So very nice coming in. Tree of Life now trying to get some additional hit points. Mountain King getting a bolt off on that bear. Low hit point bear. Staff of Preservation trying to save him. Now trying to just deal more damage to that Mountain King, trying to get him to pull back. Pandarian Brewmaster sitting at level 2. And now Zeppelin now coming into play, trying to take down one of those single Moonwells. Siege Engine getting Wisp trying to repair it, but that will fall. And the Siege Engine now upgraded 3-0. And will fall to the single bear over here. So level 3 on this Pandarian Brewmaster is possible, as experience is being shared all the way across the map, as the Dark Ranger is nowhere to be found. And no, not level 3 from that. Oh, Siege Engine down to 47 hit points. Bear trying to catch him. Siege Engine, his speed is slow, takes one more hit. One more hit should do it. Come on, Bear. Come on, Bear, you can do it. You can do it. Get the hit off. Yes. Oh, one more hit. Really, I swear. One more hit. And there it goes. But Mountain King may be able to finish off that Druid of the Claw to the south. And Bear now coming in, being able to Staff of Preservation. The Pandarian Brewmaster now at level 3, has level 2 Breath of Fire. And poor Druid of the Claw, after chasing that tank all the way across the map, is now just toast. And nice breath of fire, Drunken Haze, now trying to run to the back, and ooh, nice silence, being able to capture that, and Mountain King once again in a silence. Mountain King down to 400 hit points, Pandaria and Brewmaster trying to run away, more tanks coming in, so we're having mass tanks coming in from Sky. Not quite sure if I quite understand this strategy. Mountain King now trying to come in as well, does have a Squirrel Town portal, Tree of Life going to fall, getting repaired. Oh, nice, once again an additional nice heal. Stay tuned for part 3 and the conclusion of this game between Czech and Sky here on Terenas Stand.